for these cravings. Yeah, I've been into you. Right now you'll be in here's all that I need. That's why when I call, I'm saying I miss you. Just come back to me. Oh, I need that face-to-face, no FaceTime. All this distance got me losing my mind. No, I need that face-to-face, no FaceTime. Spending so much time away from you just ain't right. It ain't right. Yeah, I need that face-to-face, no FaceTime. Want you on my body, not just on my mind. Want you wrapped up in me till we can unwind. Yeah, I need that face-to-face, no FaceTime. Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Untitled coming to you today with another video, girl. Today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I do these medium knotless box braids. These are full medium knotless box braids, and these are waist length, okay? She's getting these in the color burgundy, 1B, burgundy, and then burgundy. So the plan was to have all of them 1B burgundy. However, we actually ran out of hair for the ombre color. So I ended up using some other hair that I bought. So basically I bought 6 packs. I bought 4 packs of 2-in-1 of the 1B. And then I bought like 2 jumbo packs of the regular color burgundy because I wanted to add that color on the end and make them really, really long. But guys, we ended up running out of that 1B. So guys, we ended up trying to improvise, and she stated she really likes burgundy. And it's fine if we could just do straight burgundy at the top once we were kind of getting towards the top. So that's why we end up having the top with the burgundy and then the kind of middle and the bottom with the 1B burgundy, guys. But it really turned out really, really well. It's bomb. I'm glad somebody asked for this burgundy color. I think I did these in a color red before, but that burgundy is popping, okay? Perfect, perfect, perfect for the fall time. It's like a wine burgundy color. It's so great. So right here, guys, I'm just getting my desk. I'm just sectioning out hair. This helps you save a lot of time, guys. So always section your hair out, whether you do it on the table, whether you do it out on a braiding rack, wherever you choose to kind of section hair out. Make sure you section the hair out, guys, because as you are braiding, you're going to want to just kind of add hair as you're going. You're not going to want to stop, take hair out the pack, and then section every pack. If you just go ahead and start sectioning the hair off before you start, that saves a lot of time, guys. Another thing that saves a lot of time is if you are sectioning the hair out before the client even gets there. I include hair with my prices, guys. So I like to go ahead and prep the hair. And honestly, I feel like it's a hassle to tell your client to go get the hair, trying to figure out what color, trying to tell them what type of hair to get. It's just way easier if they just send a deposit and you go ahead and purchase the hair from the deposit, okay, guys? So that is just something I highly, highly, highly recommend. So like I stated, here I am just sectioning out 4 packs of hair, and it's 2 bundles for every 4 packs, guys, but it wasn't enough, okay? If you're doing regular knotless braids, something that's like semi-full or something that's not full at all, lightweight, then that would have been enough. But guys, she stated she wanted it full, so that's what we end up doing. So I am using the even edge control for her braids today, guys. I use even for every style. At this point, I have retired that Shine and Jam baby because it just don't hit the same, okay? This even edge control is way stronger than the Shine and Jam, but still gives you that flexibility to kind of part and smooth where you want it to be, but it gives you that grip that you need for those knotless, so that way they're not slipping and sliding everywhere. Y'all, I love it, and it works for every single texture, okay? So I love the even edge control. I highly, highly, highly recommend it for braided styles, and it helps everything look way, way, way neater, okay? So here I am, guys. I'm doing the first part, making sure that it is neat. That is the rat tail comb I like to use when it comes to knotless box braids. I like to use the one with the comb missing because it gives a more precise parting, guys. Whenever I use combs, so I always look for the combs to be a little bit pointed, like the rat tail part to be a little bit pointed, and for that comb that has the missing teeth, for that top piece to be a little pointed. Don't get the ones that has like a little square ending. You want the one that kind of comes to like a round or comes to like a point, guys, because it gives you the most precise parting, all right? So for right here, guys, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do the back. Do I want to do 3 or do I want to do 4? When it comes to the back in the middle, even though I'm doing full, the back in the middle does not have to be super, super full, guys. You're not going to want to do too many braids, even if they ask for full. Whenever you get towards the top, though, in the front, that is where you're going to start putting the braids closer together, okay? So the braid size is going to remain the same size, but you're just going to have smaller parting, okay? That is what I do whenever I do full. So for right here, guys, I am left-handed. I'm going to just start adding hair in from the left-hand side. I only add from the left-hand side. I do not add from any other side. If you are right-handed, make sure that you are adding from the right-hand side. I'm pretty sure that is probably the most comfortable for you anyway. I would think that holding the braid with my left hand and adding from the right hand side would be the easiest part. But obviously, I guess since I'm left-handed, feeding in from the left is the part that's easier for me. Okay. So guys, I'm just gonna just keep on adding hair, guys. Just keep on adding hair and add hair till you get to a point where you want to stop and the braid is thick the way you want it. If you need to start over, like I'm going to start over, sometimes that the back braids are a little bit slippery. They start to kind of fold if you don't keep a steady hand. And it's thinner hair in the back. So when you have thinner hair that you are braiding in, you want to make sure that you are kind of pretty stable. And if you need to start over, go ahead and do that. Because like I said, sometimes the braid can flip, switch, it can kind of fold, it can do all these things. But I'm going to keep starting over, guys, until I get the braid the way I want it to go. So don't be afraid of starting over, especially when you're trying to get the momentum. No matter how long I've been braiding, guys, it still takes me about a couple braids to get the momentum of how I want it to go. I don't know why it's like that, but it takes a while for me to get that momentum up. But once I got the momentum up, I'm good. As you guys can see, I'm using my other finger to kind of press on the root of the hair to make sure that the braid is not flipping or the braid is not like sliding anywhere. So that is what I like to do. So for this style today, I did not braid her hair all the way down. So basically, I think this is like 50-inch hair, and you split it, in half is 25 inches. So I braided till I got close to the end, but I didn't braid it. I still had, time and room to finish the braid down. So I just did like half a braid, and I tried to see if that would be like quicker, but to me it was not quicker at all to stop halfway through and just kind of go to the next braid, and then whenever you're done with everything, to braid everything down. You guys get what I'm saying? I thought it would be quicker, but it's not quicker for me. I tried this method a couple times and I wanted to see if it would change over time, but it's just not quicker to me, guys. It took like 2.5 hours for me to braid the ends down, so to me that just was not quicker at all. So you're just more so like, to me it just makes more sense to kind of braid every braid all the way down and just kind of be finished, because when you are at the top and you're finished with the hair, you're not going to want to go back and finish the ends of the hair to braid. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just not ideal for me. So for this braid, guys, I'm still feeding in. I'm putting that even edge control on the back of my hands just to kind of blend everything in together. I put that on the natural hair so everything can kind of mesh together, guys. And I'm just going to keep on adding hair until I compare it to the other braid that's done, and to make sure that it's basically the same size. So you're going to always compare that new braid you're doing to the previous braid that you already did to make sure that everything is the same size, guys. So, let's see. So I'm trying to think of what else to say. So when I am braiding, I do push her hair like behind that braiding hair, just to kind of make sure. It's called tucking, guys. Now a lot of people think you don't have to tuck whenever you just have the same color as her hair, but you do, guys. You do need to tuck regardless, because you're going to want to make sure that you are hiding her natural hair, so that way she doesn't have premature frizzing, okay? So guys, just watch me do the rest of her hair, guys. You see I did apart from ear to ear. So I'm going to do the entire back half, And then when I'm done with that entire back half, I'm going to explain how I'm doing the front, okay?
Impatient, growing impatient. Cause you've been gone for a month and I'm needing a cure for these cravings. Yeah, I've been into you right now, you'll be in, here's all that I need. That's why when I call out saying I miss you, just come back to me. No, I need that face to face, no FaceTime. All this distance got me losing my mind. No, I need that face to face, no FaceTime. Spending so much time away from you just ain't right. It ain't right. Yeah, I need that face to face, no FaceTime. Want you on my body, not just on my mind. Want you wrapped up in me till we can unwind. Yeah, I need that face to face, no FaceTime. Yeah. I need you here with me, face to face, no FaceTime. I need you in my face to face, no FaceTime. Yeah, I got all you need. I play for keeps. I was really feeling you when you left, yeah. No one makes me miss him like you do, and that's dangerous. So I'ma need you to catch a flight real quick. I'll pick you up and we back to my crib. And I'ma show you how much, yeah, how much you've been missed. Oh, I need that face to face, no FaceTime. All this distance got me.
So guys, one thing I do want to add, like I stated, this is the ombre color, the 1B, fading into that burgundy. But guys, make sure you are doing it in a bricklayer motion. As you guys can see, when I did part, I did make sure I was in between that previous parting for that braid. So that way these braids all can lie in between each other. So that way everything does look full. Now, as you guys can see in the back, I'm not really doing them very, very full. I don't want her to have too many braids, guys. But in the front, I definitely end up doing it. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys, like, mention like the parting that I'm doing and make sure you guys see that I am parting in between that previous row braids part.
No, I need that face to face, no FaceTime. Spending so much time away from you just ain't right. It ain't right. Yeah, I need that face to face, no FaceTime. Want you on my body, not just on my mind. Want you wrapped up in me till we can unwind. Yeah, I need that face to face, no FaceTime. Oh, yeah. I need you here with me, face to face, no FaceTime. I need you in my face to face, no FaceTime. Yeah, I got all you need. I play for keeps.
Okay, y'all, so I did most of the back. I still have a little bit more to go, but what I'm going to do is, in order to even everything out, I am going to start with the front, guys. So I'm just going to continue that parting to connect with that previous parting that I did in the back, okay, guys? So I'm just going to raise her up a little bit, and I'm just going to do the same process as I did with the back braids, guys. Just kind of feed the hair in. I'm still using that 1B burgundy. I'm just going to keep feeding that hair in from the left hand side. But like I said, I'm going to continue that part from that back to that front. And I'm going to start doing smaller parting. That is basically the difference, guys. So this is my first time doing this client hair. And she wears closure sew-ins with the glue. So her edges are a little thinner on the thin side, but guys, I do not braid tight. I braid secure. That is a luxury of why I like using an even edge control. It gives you that extra grip. It looks like it's tighter than what it really is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just going to kind of continue that process the whole time. Now, guys, if your client does have thinner edges, you can get them to hold when you are braiding down, hold their edges down or hold that braid down. So that way it does not pull. Okay, guys? So that is a key that I like to use as well. Alright, y'all. So basically, this is where I basically ran out of that 1B, guys. So we're just going to use the regular color number, the burgundy. I know it looks more red in camera. It's because of the lighting, but it's more so like a wine color. Okay, guys. So once we get to the top, I'm going to just basically do those. I already did a rose, you guys can see. It's just where that red kind of starts more so towards the front instead of like, you know, a couple inches down the braid, which is fine. It gives it a kind of like, oh, I'm getting that pop of color at the top and dark at the bottom. I really, really liked the way it turned out, guys. I also do a middle part, guys. A middle part just kind of helps me make everything even on both sides. I really, really like a middle part, especially when it comes to medium and small knotless braids. For any other size, guys, I mean, you know, it's up to the client of how they're going to normally wear their hair. That's where I do that side, okay? But yeah, it's the same concept, guys. I'm just going to feed that red hair in first, or that burgundy hair in pretty quick. Kind of like a regular knotless braids. Instead of just feeding in that ombre color, I'm feeding in that burgundy color, guys. So after I'm done, I'm just going to make sure I like dip the ends, seal the hair. Now, guys, you're not going to get like a full view because she wanted me to kind of lay her edges and then tie them immediately down, guys. So I didn't get to like show you guys a very detailed how it is, but her edges are thinner. It's not much to see. I didn't do any type of designs or anything on her edges. I just kind of laid them back, and then I kind of just tie that wrap strip around it, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was informative. I'm sorry if it was so long, but guys, this is like 5.5 and 6 hours of footage that I had to condense down to 20 minutes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I want this video to go viral, guys, because I did that with these braids, okay? These braids are neat, they're full, they're beautiful, they're long, and they're red, okay? So what more can you get from that, okay? All right, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!